The Piva is a river in Montenegro and Bosnia and Herzegovina, shorter headwater of the Drina River, which it forms with the Tara River on the border with Bosnia and Herzegovina. Course: the Piva springs from the Sinjak Spring on Golia Mountain, near the Piva Monastery. Before the artificial lake Piva was formed, the water from the well rushed into the river Kamanica, thus creating the Piva River for the next 34 kilometers. However, Kamanica is part of an 86 kilometers long river system, so measured from the source of the Tuzina River, the Piva, nicknamed the river with 5 names, is 120 kilometers long. The Tuzina originates from the mountain Sinjajevina in the Usko region of central Montenegro, just few kilometers away from the source of another important Montenegrin river, Morache. The river flows to the west, between the Sinjajevina and Lola mountains, next to the villages of Krnjajela, Barebone and Tuzina. It receives from the north the Bukovica River, and continues further under this name. After the river passes the regional center of Savnik and the villages of Gradek and Privorica in the region of Drobnici, the stream receives from the north the Kamanica and takes its name. The Kamanica continues between the mountains of Vojnik and Treskovac in an almost uninhabited area and enters the high Piva Plateau, where it turns north, receives from the right outflow of the Piva well and enters the deep Piva Canyon. The canyon is cut between the mountains of Bioc, Volujak, Maglik and Pivska Planina. It's 33 kilometers long, deep up to 1.200 meters, and river generates immense power used for the power station of Maratanj, which dammed the canyon in 1975. The dam is 220 meters high, one of the highest in Europe, and creates Lake Piva, third largest in Serbia and Montenegro, which flooded the old location of the monastery of Piva from the 16th century, so the monastery was moved to the new one. The Vrbinica River flows from the left into the lake. After the dam, the Piva continues straight to the north, meets the Tara at Skepan Polj on the border with Bosnia and Herzegovina, and creates the Drina. The Piva belongs to the Black Sea drainage basin with its own drainage area of 1.270 square kilometers and is not navigable. Piva Plateau. Pivska is a high limestone plateau in the drainage area of Piva, between the mountains of Dermata, Maglik, Labsnik, Golia and Vojnik. The plateau is 55 kilometers long, 30 kilometers wide, with an average altitude of 1.200 meters, the highest 2.159 meters. The flow of Kamanica Piva divides it in 2 regions, western one, Pivska Zupa, and eastern one, Pivska Planina. Area is characterized by many limestone features, like cavities, deep pits and excavations, and extremely sparsely populated. Stock breeding is developed though, especially sheep.